everyone, this is General Happy Pie and welcome to Let's Test Out Baldur's Gate. In this case it's going to be Baldur's Gate 2, doing a special video today just to show one of my mates, the name of Scott, who says he likes RPGs but has never seen Baldur's Gate 2. This of course is blasphemy and must be corrected as soon as possible. So to just give you guys, and particularly Scott, an idea of what's going on, this is what it normally looks like. This is a heavily modded version of Baldur's Gate 2. I'm using a special program. There will be a link down in the video description to link you to the program that I used to update this. But it's basically called Big World Project / Big World Setup, and it takes, basically you run the installer, it asks you what pack you want to do. Once you've got the two games installed, the original Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 with Throne of Bhaal, it'll take your game, it'll download all the mods that you've picked based on a package, or you can customize the package, it'll install the mods for you, and then it'll make sure it works. And it's all been heavily tested. It's one of the best mod packs I've ever seen in my life. So I am playing the Mega Mod Plus version, which adds a whole ton of stuff into it. Not too much hopefully, but enough to keep us going. But we're not going to go too far into this yet. So let's head into the Baldur's Gate / Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, as you can see here. Heads up, there will be a little bit of screen disparity because the way it works is the menu stays in the size you can see here, and then when we get to the game we'll go woof, and fill up the whole screen. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to start a new Baldur's Gate 2 game because we're just going to skip the original Baldur's Gate for now. Yes. And it's time to create our character. So we are going to be a female. Who didn't see that coming? We're going to be a custom portrait. I played around with Character Gem before and I found one I was really happy with. Not her, although that's pretty good as well. But yes. See, now I'm tempted to do Ranger. Look at these awesome portraits. One of the things the mod includes is a whole bunch of additional portraits as well. So you've got all your basic ones, and you've just got ones from all over the place. You've got males, females, Evil Drow of Doom, but no. We are going to be that portrait, and down here is a mini version of the portrait we'll see more often in the game. Unfortunately you can't scroll this one half as easily. When you're ready, there we go. Free, yes, that's great. We're going to be human. Those of you that have played Baldur's Gate before or already know what class I'm heading towards based on the description, we are going to be a paladin. And we are going to be an undead hunter. Why? Because undead hunters are awesome. So we'll go to the class first. So a paladin is warrior, bold and pure, the exemplar of everything good and true. Like the fighter, the paladin is a man or woman of combat. However, the paladin lives for the ideals of righteousness, justice, honesty, piety and chivalry. He strives to be a living example of these virtues so that others might learn from him as well as gain by his or her actions. And out of those we have 3 classes or subclasses that we can pick, and we're going to go for Undead Hunter. So this holy avenger has honed his abilities toward the destruction of the undead and other unnatural creatures, and is immune to many of their more devastating abilities. So advantage, he gets +3 to hit and +3 damage versus undead, which is awesome. He's immune to hold, which is awesome, and immune to level drain, which is beyond awesome. The only disadvantage is he can't lay on hands to heal people, which is not that big of a deal because we'll have a cleric pretty rapidly. So alignment, you're a paladin, lawful good. That's it. You have no other option. If you want to read the blurb there, then just pause the video. Abilities. Now comes the fun bit. So we get to roll our ability scores. Now I'm a stubborn bastard, so I'm going to hit re-roll a bunch of times. And if it doesn't come up, I've already actually pre-made one. But hopefully, see, in the more modern games, you can't just sit here and re-roll this, which is both a good and a bad thing. But you know, if you want to just have like a badass character, you can literally just sit here. Whoa, 1897 strength. That is insane. If only we wanted that. But generally I try to get at least 3 18s, and then around a 14 in the rest of my ability scores. These are all your, these are basically determine what your character is, like their abilities in life, their physical abilities and their mental abilities, so strength, dexterity, constitution, which is, you know, toughness, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. All fairly self-explanatory and the same in most role-playing games that you'll see. Looks like the random number generator is not being as generous to me this time as it has in the past. And for some reason I'm managing to double click as well. But we'll hit it a few more times, and if it doesn't work we will import our other character. We'll go through the rest of it and then we'll just restart and import the character that I've had pre-made. It's not looking hopeful, is it, guys and girls? I mean, that's not bad, but could be so much better. See, if you tried this in actual pen and paper D&D game, you would just get, your DM would just rip holes into you. Right, we'll take that for now. No, damn it. It's like Pringles, once you pop you can't stop. That's not bad. Actually, it's horrific. It's better than some of the ones we've seen. You can also, as you see there, can store ones if you have a good one, but you want to keep looking just in case. This has got to be the most thrilling thing you guys have ever seen. Alright, we're just going to recall the other one. Yep, that'll do. Alright, you cannot decrease this ability. Really? Right, that'll do. Because we're just going to import the other one. So they're the weapon skills, so we're going to be skilled in longsword, two-handed sword. There is a specific reason for that. We're going to be skilled in the longbow, because bows are awesome, and the sword and shield style. That being done, now goes in appearance, but now we're going to import Paladin. And you'll see here we've got 14, 14, 15, 16, 16, 18. Much better than what we had before. Efficiencies are the same, but we have an extra one because you get one when you start. Right, so appearance. We're purple, because why not?
You will fall by my hand! Of course, I'm the best choice.
And that will be our voice. Who can guess what our name is? Oh yeah, who didn't see that coming? Hands up. If you didn't, you're a very, very silly person. So, final gen, we have a particularly gorgeous looking Lalania, female undead hunter paladin, race human, lawful good, with a strength of 14, a dex of 14, a constitution of 15, an intelligence of 16, a wisdom of 16, and a charisma of 18. Their proficiencies are in longsword, two-handed sword, longbow, two-handed weapon style, and 2 points in the sword and shield style. Which basically, sword and shield style, she gets extra AC based on versus missile weapons, which is great because she's going to be running out. So I will be quiet for this bit and let you enjoy it.
You spent your youth in the library fortress of Candlekeep, under the kind tutelage of your foster father Gorion. Imoen shared this home, a kindred spirit. Her background was as mysterious as your own. Gorion's murder brought answers to your questions. when his killer Saravak was revealed to be your brother. You and Saravak were a product of the time of troubles, a chaotic period when gods were made flesh and forced to walk the earth. One such deity foresaw his own death and walked the land before the cataclysm. He left a score of mortal offspring, intended to be the fuel for his rebirth. The god was Bhaal, Lord of Murder, and you are one of his children. Saravak sought a war of sacrifice to prove his worth, believing he could become the new Lord of Murder. You killed your brother, sending his taint back to Bhaal. You were the hero of Baldur's Gate, but some suspected you shared the same lineage as Saravak. You departed soon after, under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. They came as you rested, figures cloaked in mist that clouded your thoughts, blurring the lines between consciousness and dreaming. There was no malice or hatred, no mention of an old score, only quick capture and the promise of grim deeds to come.
Ah, the child of Bhaal has awoken. It is time for more experiments. The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
You. Wake up! Come on! We have to get out of here!
What? Imoen, what's going on? He messed with your head too, huh? All I know is we're near Baldur's Gate, and we were near Baldur's Gate and got jumped. I don't think I want to remember it all. He's been doing things to us. Melania, we have to get out of here. Alright, I'm moving. I ache all over though. Yeah, me too, but my head hurts the most. Yours too, by the sound of the screaming. We just have to get out of here. We'll get free and then figure out what's going on. Good, because I don't know if I could get loose again if I had to, not with the pain in my head. It isn't like normal pain, Melania. It's on the inside, like my bones made a little dagger and it won't go away. Don't look at me like that, it just hurts, alright? Must have been the noise, there was a fight. Assassins came after our captor, I think. There's people dead all over and fighting is still going on. I could hear it. Are you going to get moving or do I leave without you? We won't get far on our own. Is there anyone around here who could join us? Minsk and Jahira, northeast of us, trapped themselves sort of like yours. We should free them and then find some gear. We should look in the room to the west first. West and just a bit north. I think I saw some weapons in there. It's a room off the corner of this one. I don't think it's our gear. They probably sold our best stuff, but it's better than... anything is better than nothing. Now let's go. And that was the intro to Baldur's Gate 2. So we're going to
Yep.
talk to him then. I hardly remember anything that happened upon our capture. I only remember how Jahira and Minx were with us. Many of our friends had already left when we were captured. Who else was there? Was it Ajantis? Could be. I didn't have that much connection to him as far as I could say. Oh well, there's no use dwelling on old times. We should try to get out of here as soon as possible. That's just the one of the mods kicking up here. So the first thing we're going to do is throw down a proper save. So save, because I can totally type.
Yes, it will be done.
So up here we have Jahira and Minx. As you can see, the graphics are quite
What is it? Certainly.
old school, but it is definitely a good game. So if we go to record, we can see our character. This is our lovely Imoen. And she is, going back to her record, a mage thief dual class, which basically means that she was a thief up until a certain point, and now she's changed to a mage and has been leveling up in mage ever since. So she won't get any further in thief than she has been, if I remember rightly. It has been a while. She is neutral good, she is female, and despite how a lot of people feel about her, I actually love her. I think she's awesome. Right, so
Speak.
we're going to
Yes,
go try and find
without
Cynthia
doubt.
first. And crap. But he is blue. Blue circle means
This
What is it?
not
place is
hostile.
just too dark. What do you want?
You can shush and start searching
Speak.
for traps.
It will be done.
Some of the stuff
Name
I'm
it.
just going to do
Gotcha.
automatically because I know. As you can see, we got some experience for disarming that trap and some more experience for lockpicking. Oh, hello. This is new.
Yes?
So this is all based on mods once again. So you hold a simple silver ring set with a softly glowing purple stone. The words "Here is my heart, it is forever thine" are engraved inside the band. And I can either recognize the ring instantly. This was the gift Gavin gave you to seal your engagement. You recognize the ring instantly. This was the gift Gavin gave you to seal your engagement. You wonder about the fate of another ring, the one Gavin had not wanted to part with, but had given you to win your trust. Or you've never seen this ring before. I don't know who Gavin is. The ring looks valuable and might bear traces of some enchantment. Perhaps it could prove useful or bring in some welcome coin. So we'll put that on, and you can see it buffed our HP a little bit. And +1 to 8 armor class and saving throws, which is really
Ready and
good.
willing. Good to go.
What is it? Certainly.
Now we're gonna take chainmail, small shield, and the helmet. The helmet's gonna look really, really stupid, but that is alright. We will grab a longsword. We're gonna grab this jail cell key. And we're gonna grab a spear and quarterstaff. Apparently it's in that place. So Imoen can take the short sword. And she's got a dagger +1, so she can dual wield that for now.
Something up? Right you are.
Can't remember if she's got dual wielding. No, she doesn't. Some lovely armor. She can carry a whole bunch of stuff. We might as well have it for later on. Now you see there her wizard spells have been disabled. She can't use her wizard spells when she is in gear like that. That's alright.
Speak. Without doubt.
A thief for now.
Yes?
Now I'm going to drop down a quick save when I remember the button. And I'll see you guys around the bend.